Hello, every stroke patient out there and every Alzheimer's patient out there. Today I'll be sharing something personal with you. I'm putting on my sunglasses, and this is take 4 because my friggin' neighbor keeps drilling his wall. So, you all heard about this clinic in Florida that heals strokes, uh, ischemic strokes, not so much hemorrhagic strokes, but ischemic strokes with Enbrel or Etanercept. Okay, so I have my own brain here. I thought, what if we used a smaller molecule than Enbrel, which is a big molecule, to penetrate the BBB, blood-brain barrier, instead of Etanercept that acts for 132 hours. And I came up with a conclusion. We could use Ibuprofen, Nurofen or Ibuprofen, taken orally into the mouth and into the stomach. And that's what I did today. I gave my mom, who had a stroke last year, 3 pills of Ibuprofen or Ibuprofen, making total of 600 milligrams. And I'm shitting you not. Today, if my neighbor doesn't start drilling again, I saw her return to friggin' life. It's the first time I saw my mom being able to speak freely again, being able to move, and her face, her real face, was all bright and colorful and living. So that's what I did with Ibuprofen. But I tell you one thing, Ibuprofen, its half-life is 2 to 4 hours. So after 3 hours, my mom, like Cinderella, went back to mumbling, maybe slightly less, but still mumbling, and being, also she had a lot of work that she likes to do, like washing dishes and cleaning floors and everything that no one needs, and she does all that. And after that, after 3 hours, she went back to Cinderella mode, So, I'm showing you this picture once again. You can read everything I wrote here. I have a next plan. Tomorrow we will try naproxen, which half-life is 17 hours, which basically time a person spends in non-sleeping mode. Okay, naproxen, which is not as an Enbrel, and Enbrel is a TNFi, Tumor Necrosis Factor inhibitor, but naproxen is NSAID, which is non-steroid anti-inflammation drug. So I'm showing you here what you can use. You can use this Enbrel, naproxen. Ibuprofen stands on number 4. And aspirin is the last medicine that doesn't penetrate actually the BBB, the blood-brain barrier. So we tried number 4, Ibuprofen, NSAID. Then tomorrow we'll try naproxen, which has names like nalgezine, Teraliv, and everything. And it's over the counter. You don't need a recipe. And the things that need recipe is this, that they inject you into the below the third spinal disc, into Batson area umbrella in that clinic, 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeter below the skin. If you pierce with a syringe 1 to 1.5 centimeter below the skin, you will get into the Batson area with umbrella, which is TNFi, Tumor Necrosis Factor inhibitor, and all of this, TNFi, DMARD, or NSAID, they're all anti-inflammatory. I'm repeating it once again today because the half-life of Nurofen is just 2 to 4 hours. I saw my mom return to actual life, being young, being energized, all the mom that I remember before her stroke, for just 2 hours, after which she went back to Cinderella mode and her carriage turned into a pumpkin. She didn't mumble. She was lively and cheerful, okay? So, then I showed you again, naproxen is 17 hours, Enbrel is 132 hours, and lefenomide, which is a DMARD, is 18 days. So, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a physicist. I try things based on physics, and if I see they work, I'm showing you this once again. If you want, any one of you want to use this for healing stroke, which is mostly the inflammation going in the brain, because the cytokines that attack the dead cells, they cause inflammation in your brain. You know, like, for example, police officers or SWAT members attack everyone lying down on the ground and cause more trouble than it's needed in your brain. So with these medicines, you take out that trouble and you become calm. The only flaw is that you can actually catch cold or flu much easier with these medicines, okay? So you try this. If you have a member who had a stroke, I tried this today. She returned back to life for 2 hours. Just try this. And I hope that I really today found a cheap dirt medicine that anyone with a stroke can take and doesn't need to pay millions for clinics in Florida, you know. Thank you once again. I wish you all the best health, and to your family members and everyone else. I'll be doing science until the end. Thank you. All the best to you. Goodbye.